What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we have a newer release from FLETCHER. I've checked out a couple tracks from FLETCHER. I have always loved what she does. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the track Eras of Us. I want to give a huge shout out to Victoria over on Patreon for requesting this video. Thank you so much. Honestly, with that intro, I'm just going to dive into this. I'm looking forward to this. I feel like FLETCHER's one of those artists. I said in 2024 that like this is going to be the year of the album discography for me, as well as just album reactions in general. And I feel like she's one of those people that I actually see people asking me to react to her album, which is really fucking cool. So perhaps if you guys want to let me know in the comment section if that's something you guys are interested in, maybe we could do that. But with all that out of the way, let's go.
How are you doing? Where have you been? I've been practicing this moment for like 20-something years in my head.
I love that lower range she sings in.
Moment for like 20-something years in my head. It's nice to meet you. That's what I said.
It's like she has like this emotional bass. It's like, do you hear that? It's like she sings low and like not for every note, but like she has like this little bit lower. And what's really cool is there's like that breathiness and everything else, but all that emotion creates this bass coming out of her voice, and I love it.
It's nice to meet you. That's what I said. You said, baby, this is gonna be some movie shit we'll never forget. Sometimes I rerun those 16 seasons for the rush. These are the eras of us.
Ooh.
Story of love, still in the air right from my lungs.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so she has some of those vocal qualities I talk about a lot on this channel, which is, again, that lower range, having that breathiness to your voice. I feel like when you are in songs like this, when you have these more ballad moments, when you're singing about lost friendships, lost relationships, just sadness, like that's the time when I really want the sadness that is in you that inspired the song to come out. And there are artists that can sing with this way that almost gives us like a direct phone line straight into the fucking soul. And FLETCHER, I feel like, is one of those artists. Like, and then you hear when we get to this chorus, as this ballad just starts like going up, like, there's just so many great qualities about a vocal style like that.
Girl in my dreams, forever we're young. Remember it just the way it was. The eras of us. I'm New York City.
Oh yeah.
You were LA. I would fly across the country just to kiss you.
Woo!
Back in the day.
Also, just have to say, as this instrumental is kind of coming together right here, I love that they chose to keep it very simple. Remember, this is more of like a ballad kind of style. It's a little bit slower pace, slower tempo. And so to have like all that space for FLETCHER to just tell her story, perfect. But in order to keep that emotion high, or at least keep that energy high, even in a slower pace, the drums are like so hard hitting right here. And I actually love that.
Fly across the country just to kiss you on the back in the day. We crashed just as quick as we
Oh yeah. Oh, that reverb on that, so good. You know I'm gonna listen to that again. She says, goddamn, here I fucking am. Oh, yes. It all built up to this. Woo! Oh shit. Fuck. Ooh! Oh, that payoff was everything right there. Fuck yes. Oh, come on, that kind of emotional vulnerability like that. I love that songwriting's always had that. Music's always had that, but we have, as a society, praised it more. And because of that, we get more artists that are like, you know what? I'm just going to tell you straight up that it's my fault. I'm just going to like be very vulnerable about the situation and share these details. And you get Girl of My Dreams, I fucked it up. Like, I love shit like that. I think that to have that sort of place to be able to like let all your feelings kind of go and exist, it's really important. One, get it off your chest. Two, you're not the only one who's been through this, and somebody could really use that friend, even if that friend is just a song.
Girl of my dreams, I fucked it up. We had it all, and now it's just, how are you doing? Where have you been? I've been practicing this moment, but I never thought I'd see you again.
Fuck. That last part right there, we had everything. We had this whole world, and now it's just, how are you doing? And I think that's the fucking sad reality until, you know, if you're somebody who cares about monogamy and like marriage and one partner and all that stuff, then like, that's cool. Me too, right? Everybody's different. And so I'd be like, oh man, how sick, right? Like, I found my person. So imagine, like, I think about myself, like, I've been married for 10 years. So like, if we just weren't together anymore, it would be like my whole life that I saw with this person, and now I don't see it anymore. But then I come across you one day and I have to treat you like you're just some acquaintance that I know. And when that happens, all those emotions, like, where does that go? Because when a heart breaks, we know it doesn't break evenly. Okay, no pop song pun, but we know that's not true. Like, people, it's very hard to get an amicable split. Sure, it happens, but it's very hard. It's usually one side is struggling a little bit harder. So imagine having to go through that, and then boom, you see this person on the street, and now you're reliving all those eras of us the way Fletcher just did in this song. There's a lot to really unpack, but I'll just start by saying, like, I love this song lyrically, very relatable. That is what I've noticed about just Fletcher's music in general from what I've heard. She sings from a very real place, and because of that, she's sharing experiences that I've had, that you've had, that we're all going to have at some point. Love that. Her vocal delivery, incredible. And in a song like this, it is really set up to be that piece of perfection because it's got this slow burning build, right? Every verse, every time something happens, we feel it come up a little bit. She either like changes the vocal a little bit or kind of like brings everything up. The momentum is coming. We get them big drums coming in, all to have this like huge guitar moment at the end, which just very like this melodic, emotional piece. And it's almost like, it almost feels celebratory, even though it's obviously not. This is an emotional outburst in a sense, because it's all this love inside of you and all this pain that's been raging about this person that you never thought you'd see again, but you cared so much about, but you fucked it up. And then you see them and boom, guitar. You know what I mean? And all that in New York, right? On top of everything else, like best city in the world, but you got to be heartbroken at that moment. Now, I feel like seeing this, catching this vibe, Fletcher's a whole ass mood. So if that is something you guys are interested in, let me know in the comment section. I don't know if this is going to be a new album or if there is a new album, but we could wait until Fletcher releases a new album and then do that album and then do the past ones. I don't know how many she has, but let me know in the comment section if you guys are interested in that, because after this song and everything else that I've heard, it's kind of dumb that I haven't ever. There's just not enough time, you know? Like, as a human, I can only, even if this is my favorite thing in the world, I could only sit here for so long, you know what I mean? So like, fuck. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this track from Fletcher. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.